Alright, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the big evening. Today is the day for Team Grassfed. This is Edgar, Carballo, and
Clayton Carpenter.
alright, here we go.
This is Clayton Carpenter, the Grassfed Podcast. This is episode number 8, I think. Is that Edgar Carballo, correct?
Edgar Carballo, yes, right here enjoying Belize, the best place of the world.
I dig it. So,
Yeah.
what they call you Gallo? Why they call you Gallo?
Actually, I grew up in some sports, so in the beginning I used to like the aggressive sport like boxing, kickboxing. Some people see like extreme sports too. So that's why they say Gallo. Gallo is an animal that like fight sometimes, and sports.
Nice.
Rooster.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the rooster style, yeah.
So you were born here in Belize?
Yes, man, actually, yes, and I born here in 1987.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is the district of Big Creek and those areas here. So I love it. I grew up with different kind of people, fishermen, people who do sailing. So I meet a lot of different people. I'm blessed because this area is for everybody. So I meet everybody. So I feel good for that, man. That's blessing. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So, you aim towards sports. Did you fish growing up? You talked about spearfishing, another aspect.
Oh yes. So I used to do some fishing with my dad and family. So in the beginning, he had a person who used to work with him. So he was his boss actually. So he offered me to go in school and learn more sports. He asked me what I like, what I would like to do in my life. So I answered him as a young boy that I like sports. So it's a good beginning for me, I think. So I take it, man.
Nice. So you left Belize?
Yes, I left Belize maybe when I was like 9 to 10 years. So I started to go to Panama, North Panama City, and I meet some friends and they came me to Bocas del Toro. Meet a lot of Colombians, a lot of friends. So they got a lot of things that I take opportunity of that because what they used to have, they share it with me like friends and brothers. So I get blessed. So I meet some friends, maybe I don't have a lot of things, but the people who I meet there, they used to have everything, so
That's cool, man.
they like feel like you got everything.
It's a whole new family.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So do you like in South America, Central America, where do you prefer long term? You want to stay here?
Oh, I think I'm gonna stay here for long. I think this is the future, man. Is going,
Nice.
and everything is here. I think everybody wants to be here. All people around the world want to be in Belize, Placencia, from Canada, United States, China, everywhere. So now it's getting so big that it makes me feel happy, because I could see future like everybody. Anybody who come here, they want to have a view, a run, and they want to say, hey, you know what, I want to live here. Yeah, you could meet a lot of people, and once you meet them and you ask them what they think about Placencia, they tell you, oh, I think I'm going to live here. So it's so fun when you feel that too. Like, yeah, it's the paradise, man. Yeah.
That's cool. So what do you do here? Where are we? Tell people about your place.
So what I'm doing, I'm trying to make the sport get recognized in the whole Belize, because in the beginning of Belize, maybe people no put too much attention to how the young people is growing up, but if they don't got direction, they don't know where they are going. So with this, you make them get into goals, so they have a good future and got a good view too. So they know where they are going. If you let a young guy doing just spending energy, got no future, no nothing. But the sport, maybe if you work hard, you could get a trophy, and that trophy show more people that you can try anything and you could do anything because you get something and it's just to stay working, man. Yeah.
Cool. So what are your ways of implementing that in younger kids? You say so you have them set a goal and then find their vision.
Yeah.
And then what's the plan from there?
So as a young boy, I used to think about go to the Olympic, but we have some different kind of problem because the organization of we and country never was really going good with the sport. So I started to feel like, okay, I gotta create my own way. So when I come back, I open the gym and I start to do just thinking about have fun, and share what I learned because I love it. I used to do it for fun. I go to stages and I compete even. I don't really worry about nothing. I just go and win. It's just like when you know how to sing and you sing. So I used to feel free, when you go on top of that. So I feel like when I go back to Belize, I'm gonna open a school to teach all the young guys, and maybe we go around the world. This is a mission for people who not got the money to go and have opportunity to know the world. With the sports, you meet different confederations around the world, and they give you tickets to go and come back. So it's a good connection. Once you work in the sport, you could go everywhere with the sport, all over the world just doing a sport.
That's cool.
So it's a good language, man.
Yeah, it is. So specifically with bodybuilding or lifting, powerlifting, strongman?
I get more focused in bodybuilding and boxing. They are very different, but I like the combination with cardio, exercise, and the weights. So I use the bulking with weights. I get a program where I set my weights heavy for 4 weeks, and then I go reps for 4 weeks, and then I take a little 4 weeks of different kind of routines, rhythms. So I make it check the muscle. I always checking the muscle. So when I get tired of this and I got the mission, my weight that I want, I detail my body doing boxing. I use my whole body, training like a boxer. So you get really cut, and you get really, it's a good experience. You need to feel it to have a better explanation,
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, man.
So are there boxing federations in Belize?
Oh yes, they have one boxing federation of Belize in Belize City Confederation,
nice.
And bodybuilding confederation in Belize too.
Really
so
cool.
I've been very close to them. I've been part of 2 of those things in whole Belize. I've been representing the 2 sports, being champion in 2 of them. So I feel like I just blessed on that. Maybe I don't really do a lot of noise about it, but I've been inside, so that means a lot to me.
So here's your moment to brag. Tell us your career start to finish. You mentioned you won several championships.
Yeah, I've been maybe like 10 times, more than 10 times in Latin America, champion of Latin America. I've been yeah, one second.
Yeah. I got my juice with you.
I've been doing a good career in Latin America, competing as a young boy since maybe 16 years. I've been doing physical training, where use weights, to use long physical exercise, dynamic exercise, bars, pull-ups, everything with rubbers. So you create a good definition. As a young that nobody could get it early, So I do that, and many people start to tell me, hey, you should do a show. So my pa used to tell me that he liked this kind of sport too, so he watched, in those old times TV. So he know Arnold Schwarzenegger and those places. So he showed me, and I said, oh, I like this, Arnold is a good actor, and he like bodybuilding, So I start to read some of him, and maybe I meet different big guys. And they tell me what you would like I bring to you when I see you again. So I tell them, oh, get me some books of bodybuilding, and always is Arnold inside, in all of those ones. So I start to get more sticky to it, and I love it, man. And then I start to go around the world, start to be in El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Colombia, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico. So that was a good experience because I never spent money. And Times Confederation of the Sport, of Latin America, they pay everything for me. And I'm a guy who is in a top record there. So if you check in Confederation of the Sport, so you're gonna see Latin America style. I'm in the line when I was like 16 years, 17. I've been doing records. So after that, I come back with the mission in Belize. But when we come back, it's not enough. Like how we used to try with people together, but it's starting again, man.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah,
to have a good foundation of it. I
so
think
we try to make that kind of vibes again. Continue that sport, So it's getting bigger. A lot of people is getting in powerlifting, bodybuilding. I love bodybuilding, but I like to share sports. And when I get to this stage, I think I have a big career, more than 17 years since I'm a young boy. on this, so I feel like this is time for mix up and try different kind of things, create from bodybuilding to boxing, powerlifting, karate, boxing, kickboxing. So you create a routine from each sport and you get the basic from each one. So you use that like as a cardio and it's a powerful mixing, like when you make good food, you make different good things. So when you make this kind of exercise, it's very powerful even for your mind and inside too, man. It's very solid, yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, we're gonna continue with these bikes of a sport,
Yeah, I like
until I dead.
I like it, man. So
Yeah.
tell people where we are here. What is this?
This is Evolution Beach Gym. So as a young boy, I always want to start something, be champion in something. So if I am a champion in bodybuilding, I could be champion in anything, like so. I start Evolution because the evolution is how my body start. I look to the mirror and I just think about evolution. What I need is evolution. So since that evolution started to grow in my mind. So when I start to see chest grow, I said, oh, I get evolution. So evolution, man, is love.
I like it.
Yeah.
So what do you provide here for people who are coming?
So
to
we got training 7 days a week. We have classes at 7:30 in the morning. We do like cardio exercise, 15 minutes of dynamic exercise, 15 minutes of abdominal exercise, and then we got 30 minutes where you choose a big muscle. So you get 15 minutes for a big muscle, for example, chest, and 15 minutes for the biceps or triceps, according to what kind of routine we are doing. So every day you could come and we have assistance trainer, so who could be with you working out and those things. So you have a phone workout. If you got questions or you need help, we are always there. At 5 o'clock in the evening, we got our next class. It's like a friendly workout. We make a routine of 6 exercises or 7, depends what kind of muscle we are working, or what is your idea for work. If you got idea of workout, we just learn from you too, man, because how it works. Everybody got different ideologies, and I really appreciate those kind of ways when I see people who come and bring different techniques. I'm up to get it too. I'm learning, so
Yeah.
we never stop learning. So
It's
we are,
melting pot.
yeah. So we want to make the bodybuilding grow, keep up. So we are up to help or whatever. We are up to evolution. Yeah, man. We want to create better things for everybody. So if you got a mission or you have a goal in fitness, if you come to Team Evolution, you make it happen. It's promised. Even if you don't get changes in 1 month, you could say, hey, give me back my money. We are promoting real bodybuilding. We live this. I live on the gym. I know go nowhere. I stay on the gym 24/7. So we are ready, man. That's part of the life and our mission in this world. So we want to get everybody fit. All the world fit. Imagine everybody in the world fit. So yeah, I just like it like this. I want to detail up. So I got the paint on my hand too. Like you had the iron, so you could detail the muscle. So we are ready for detail everywhere, man. We got the tools.
What about so my stepdad had a knot in his neck. Explain what you did with
Oh yeah, this is a good thing that I learned from my grandparents. So my grandpa used to like the chiropractor work, so he'd been learning that in the army since those wars and those things. So he always got those pictures where he's been working. So I got questions, what are you doing with these people and those pictures? So he explained me that his work is to fix people and they got necks, because in the army they have different kind of works, different kind of positions, so everybody get different kind of injuries. So he tried to fix them. So I get really interested and I start to follow his work and watch how he do it. So this was very young time, maybe I was like 5 years. I don't really remember very good, but he always sit down with me and tell me how I used to learn from him and the thing that he liked when I'm learning. So I start to watch him and he explained me, oh, come touch this in the back of somebody. This I mean that this is a big stretch. The muscle is not strong enough to keep it together. So you need to stretch it like this, or massage it, or use water or temperature water, salt and those old kind of thing.
So explain that with salt to water.
Yeah, salt, vinegar, and warm water make you, if you got like a spasm, when you got those old back pains, so you put this warm water in your back with this salt and vinegar, and you put a towel and you put it inside, and you feel it until you can handle the heat, and you match it where is the spot where you have the pain. So that gonna keep like inflammation go down quick, so you can make therapy easier. It's not too hard. The muscles are too hard sometimes, and you make the fingers get so tired, and get done.
Yeah.
So you need to relax for the area, the muscle, make you feel comfortable, make you know that you are coming to do. So it's a good connection with muscle. You have to introduce to them very good. So when you do this, they get really open, and you got more access to work very nice, and touch very detailed. So anyway, my grandpa used to do this in his veranda. So a lot of friends after he done to be in the army, so he used to have a lot of friends and people get hurt and those things. So they come to his house and ask him, hey, I got this back pain, and he goes, oh, lay down here, back, and he fix a lot of people. So sometimes he don't want to, he's tired, and people is always coming to him. So he tell me, hey, when you go back to a school or you go somewhere in a school, you have to go to do this. You have to learn chiropractic. You have to be a chiropractor. So in the beginning, I not really pay attention, but I grow up and I got into different sports. And when I get injuries, I start to remember about my grandpa. I need to be here now and fix my injury, but he's far. He's way in Belize, I'm way in Panama and some friends, so I feel like, oh yes, I never learned it. So, and then I start to go to these places. The Confederation of Sports in Latin America, they have a big group of people who's learning the sports. So they don't have enough people who chiropractors and those things. So they pay you to go get capacity. And then when you get this capacity, you could work with them for a year or 2 years, depends what is the project that they have, and if you agree, you're gonna do it, and then you're gonna pay with, it's not paying, but you help more people.
Give your time.
So you pay that, the money that they invest, you do it with the young kids coming in, new generation. So I start to get into these courses, and everybody, they tell me, how you know this? Because once I see somebody who got it, I go straight. I never think it when I see somebody and they are having the questions. For example, what you do with your neck when your neck is too stiff, when your neck is too hard, and you can't look to one side. Many people was saying like, oh, you need to massage and those things. No, but the game is to go under the omoplateau, where the trapezius, put your hand on top of your lower back, and then you lift up a little bit the omoplateau, and with your fingers you start to push in, and you could find where is the swell spot, and you put your knee on top. So you start to massage, and everybody say, oh yes, it sounds like not really, we don't understand it, but come do it to me. So everybody, I go to the teacher and I end up to doing massages to the teacher. Oh, he tell me, oh, and I don't really feel like I knew more than anybody, but I was feeling like people used to appreciate that, like, oh, you got a good talent, man. If you continue with this, you could get better, and they start to teach me more things, and then I start to learn how the theory. The theory part was one of the things that maybe I never was into it. I was knowing more practice, and I don't really know about the theory. So these people start to explain me really detailed, all the detailed name of each muscle, So I start to follow them, like, biceps, triceps, pectoral, maybe dorsal, lower back, the little muscle, quad biceps. So all of those things, you put it together and it's like a map. So after you learn all of those things, it's like you have a map and you touch your own body. If you are, you lift weight, each part of your muscle, because you stay working on them every day. So you know them, you touch them, you want to know how they are. So after a while, you map, like everybody, they have muscles, or a structure that is similar. And also when you start to work on it, you follow each muscle, the point to the point. If you're gonna search a back pain person, you're not gonna just massage. Why do I touch each single muscle one by one until find which one is swelling or which one got maybe here or you know? So like that I search it like one by one. Some people you're gonna massage and slap their hands on top. No, I do pressure points, you know. It's something that you go to straight to the key points. So you go straight there. This is something that my grandpa developed on me, so I just developed that. It's a mixing of massages with chiropractor. So I just put everything together, what he learned. I think it's something that is natural on me, man. That's why people love it. Sometimes I can't go and explain them really exactly what they want to know, but I could fix it. Just sit down there and I'm gonna do my thing, you know, like how everybody do things for many years. So I've been doing this maybe like more than 16 years because since I'm a young boy, my grandpa always got some muscles, you know, tight stress and those things. And he teach me because he need that. And he tell me, you know, I need you massage my back. And I want to teach you to do it really well, you know, because I want you to do it good too. So I think I got hereditary feeling from him. I think I'm here back, man. I learned what he do. I think I know that, and I feel powerful.
Is that your favorite aspect of your practice?
Yeah, I love that. I love this thing. Like heal somebody. It's not really about the money. I just feel like when you get healed, the view of this person watching to your eyes and telling you, hey, I get healed, man. I feel so good. That's no price to pay that. I like that. I don't know. I'm addicted to feel that. You know, that's the part. And if I don't find that, I feel so compromised that I want to feel this. You know, and I'm gonna try the best until get that feeling. And these people are gonna tell me, yeah, you know, I feel it. I feel good. I thank you, and those feelings, you know, it's so good, man. I don't know how to express that. It's very deep, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah, man, it's cool time. Yeah.
Really, really cool. So
Yeah.
do you see an interest in the young kids in that? I mean, some kids would be more interested in the sports side of it or the getting big and the glamour side of it, but actually the healing side of it. Do you see the interest in younger kids in the village?
Yeah, so what we do a program of training. We do the workout. We explain them what exercise is exactly for chest, what exercise is exactly for your back, what exercise is exactly for your shoulders, which ones are for the bicep and tricep, which ones are for the quadriceps or legs, you know. So all of those things, we explain them each part, so they could work in different ways. For example, when you work the chest, you work it flat, decline and incline. So those three areas touch different muscles. So we start to explain there how the muscle work, and then the following day, or you know, when you get pain after you work out, you show them with the hands, you know, touch this muscle.
Lactic acid and rub it out, right?
Yeah, rub it, feel it. You know, these muscles you worked yesterday. When you do this movement, these muscles grow. You could feel it. You understand why you feel pain. So they get more closer to the muscles. After like 5 months, 6 months, they got more experience doing workout. They're gonna start to ask about, you know, hey, what you are doing with these people? Oh, I'm doing massage, or I'm doing a chiropractic move. I want to fix his back or shoulder. So they get more interesting, like, oh yes, I would like to learn too. So I do the same. I like to teach those things, so I always tell them, come and try this, try to do this. So it's the same with my daughter. I try to do that. Like she do massages for me. I like massages too. So I teach her like how to do massage, fitness massage. That's the specialty that I create in my gym is fitness massage, because many bodybuilders and many people who do lifting or powerlifting or extreme sports, they get a lot of injuries, you know. So fitness massage is created for those people who got those extreme workouts, extreme trainings, you know, when you do a marathon, your muscles go overcharged. So what we do with temperature, heat, and then cool, we make them relax and get ready to a therapy. So after that, we introduce with knees, elbows, you know. Sometimes we use our own weights to make the muscle extend, you know, and work them, make the fluids of the blood run better. So we get into this therapy very deep. So people who is been in sports for many years, if you go to a normal massage, that's nothing, you know. They just feel like they are like rubber, man. They bones. So you need something very, very like pressure, you know, something that make good pressure and solid. Exactly where is the muscle that you got injuries. Most of the people get injuries now in the lower back, and the knees and the shoulders. The neck is one of the things for people maybe like 50s 60s. They start to get more neck because the whole structure is being taking pain in one side, so you want to compensate that pain on this side, so you bend to the other side, so other parts of your neck, your shoulder is taking pressure, your muscles is doing a strain, like when you keep at 25 pounds in your hand and you try to keep it straight for long, after 5 seconds you're gonna start to come down. But the muscles in your neck, they just stay bent and they just hold it, so it's come stress. So to take up that stress, you need timing and find the exact points of the muscle, you know, where's the knots, and make that knot run, make it run in a circles, you know. We work in a circles and eggs to make the fluids get better, so you could get relaxed, man. I love that part, you know. I always want to get in. Once I find something that is an injury, I get really interesting. That I want to know how come, how to fix it. You know, it's like an instinct. So yeah, man.
Any of your family members in the like the herbal medicine and kind of the bush
Oh yes,
medicine
yeah,
side of things?
yeah. My grandma, actually, the wife of my grandpa, he used to know about the herbs most. Like for example, he's doing therapy. He will tell her, you know, I need maybe sauce tree. So she's the girl who gonna get the things, you know, like, oh, I need lemongrass, like usual thing when you got some cough or flu, you know. So he always asking about the plants for make the medicine. He mix it up and those things. But she's the one who know, really recognize where they grow, where they, you know, they produce. So she used to have a little garden where she plant many, you know, different kind of things. So I used to go with her, and she always explained me too, like, you know, I'm a person who, in the beginning of my life, my parents get separated, so I stay more close of grandparents, you know, so I never been too close with them, but I spend time with them, you know. So I try to be with everybody, and that is a good experience, you know. My grandma know about those herbal things, and I think I got it better than her. No,
Yeah.
yeah, I
That's cool.
continue. I read all the recipes and some of those old pieces that she writes and why. So I still read some of these things, and it's like picture of her. When I see those things there about the grass and how she used to live, those things, it's like it's watching her picture, you know. So it's something that is very nice for me, you know. It's very inside. So yeah, herbs is the best thing, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, once you do herbs, you are a natural part of the world too. Yes, the vibes feel you, yeah.
So how do you incorporate any of that with training? Do you have teas?
Yeah,
you drink?
yeah, we try to do the moringa. Moringa have a lot of proteins, you know, even got amino acids too.
Yep.
So it's a good thing. We try to do it once in a while in the morning or in the evening. I try to stay always with a cup, you know.
Nice.
So I cook it by myself right here. I do it right while I'm cooking, you know.
Yep.
So you know, kill the properties of it. So once you know those temperatures there, you could keep it and keep good proteins and keep you healthy, you know, no toxins, no problems, even your view, everything get better, man.
Good.
So it's just a simple thing, but made you get so energized and so happy. Yeah, it's a good thing like noni too, you know, when
Yeah.
people got those kind of problems with the kidneys and maybe the hígado, like how we say in Spanish too. How we got the tradition in Spanish with those things. So some different kind of plant, but it's in the Caribbean, you know.
So noni, how would you use noni for people who don't know?
Oh yeah, noni. Okay, what you do, you cut the ripe fruits of noni, and then you bring it into a bucket and you left it there for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They're gonna change color, you know.
Turn black, right?
Yeah, and so and then you put it maybe in a strength where you put it on, and then you cover it, left it on top of a bucket, and he was gonna drip with your liquid. So you cover it for maybe 1 month, and you get a bottle of those juice, and you drink one shot every morning. So this is very good for you too, you know, even to your skin, you know, you hear everything. It's like renewing your whole system inside, you know. Your immune system gets so strong, like you are lifting weights, you know, like you get strong because you got many properties. It's so nice, man. If you check it out, yeah, you could do a research about noni.
Yeah, well, I planted a tree in my yard in Cali.
Oh, nice, yeah.
It's
So
cool.
that's a cool thing, man. So it's a lot of good things in Belize and Caribbean, you know, around Mexico too. Sometimes I got some friends that when you know find some herbs or seeds, so we could call this person and they are very herbalistic too. And Mexico they love that too.
That's nice.
So I could ask them and they give me free the seeds too.
Nice.
So it's a cool connection too, man.
That's
I
cool.
like it. Maybe in the future, you know, we do something with this herbalistic feeling, and yeah, everybody get natural, you know.
Yeah. So tell people who are coming to Placencia and want to kind of work with you, but they don't want to come here. Do you guys go to places? Will you go to someone's resort or to their
Oh yeah,
hotel, or-
yeah. You know, like if you want to come and do a private workout, we could come, you know, to your place. You know, we could go to your hotel, or if you want to work on the beach and a special place where you like private, you know. So we keep the equipment there and we make it happen. You know, you have to be something different. So if you want to do a routine of weights in front of the sea or maybe in the sunset point, you know, it's a good place. Like where you want guys there, you know, you have a nice pool and a good spot. It's so perfect to do a nice workout in summer. You get tan and you get pumped, you know. So
That'd be
it's
nice.
it's a good combination. So we got the best service when come like this. If we need to come to your place, we go with all the equipment and we get music, you know. We make it fun. And the therapists could be there too. You know, we are up to anything. We got trainers for the gym and trainers for go out. So we are ready, man.
Good. And how do people reach you?
Or they could find us in Instagram, Beach Evolution, or Facebook, Evolution Beach Gym. You know, so Google Map, we got Evolution Beach Gym too in Google Map.
Cool.
When you come to Placencia, Google Map, you could check also. We got a lot of different things there. Yeah, man. So we are ready. This is Placencia style, man.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
We are good, man. You know.
I'm Clayton. This is Edgar, Gallo, the one and only Rooster.
Yeah, you know, we stay on party, you know, we like to stay on this party, happy party workout. You know, party is healthy life, so
We love it.
we are going good.
Well, thank you guys. We'll see you soon. Peace out.
Yes.